Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video, let's take a brief look at Nvidia's day. Well, yeah, today's Nvidia's day. Well, we have Nvidia's earnings today, so let's go over the price action. Price action, how it's looking like at this point. I won't be looking into much into taking big moves here. Again, you can go and do whatever you like, but it all comes down to now earnings, right? What would happen through that? But there's still a lot of interesting data piling up, as what I'll show you, and also give you the levels. If you have been seeing my videos, you already are aware about pretty much all of it, but it's just a brief summary and outlook before the earnings, and then the next video will come out, guys, later today when the guidance has happened and everything has happened, right? The earnings call has happened. So with that, hit the like, subscribe. Also, please note, none of this is any financial advice. It's only for education purposes. Also, please check out my dividend investing channel. I hold Nvidia position as well here. Link to this channel is in the description of this video. Okay, so also we'll take a look at AMD, SMCI, ARM, Broadcom, and Micron. But I'm not sure what's going on there. All right, so let's go over with Nvidia, right, first. So here we are. What I want to actually point your attention to is the same thing, the short volume data. So let me actually pull that on again here. Yesterday also, even we had a good green day, but 37 short volume percent. So this is quite a staggering amount, guys, that short sellers have been piling up here. I know price action is still holding that area of support just above the blue box that I have been talking about, 122. Look, at this point, it's just about what happens through the earnings, okay? Are we going to see a massive squeeze to the upside? That is, all these shorts are going to just be blown up because that will be about 130. Or if Nvidia's breaks down below 118, these short sellers are going to be in massive profits, and you can expect then continuation to the downside because that's a break of chart if we lose 118. So that's what it all comes down to, guys. I mean, even yesterday when we had a good green candle, you can see still high short sellers, right? So yeah, and it's this level 130 has become a level of short sellers. I have never seen anything above 30% short selling volume on Nvidia ever before in years. All right, now this is the first time this last 2 weeks have been giving us, pretty much last 8 days, I should say, right? So just keep this in mind. Again, like now it all, as I said, all comes down to earnings. We'll see if the squeeze happens to the upside. We blow them up to the upside, that is 130 above, or we lose 118. 118 is the break of the chart to the downside then. But as I have been saying also that, that's where it's like a tug of war right now. It all comes down to earnings now. That same very level of 200 hours moving average with that good, today also good beautiful wick came just above our blue box that I provided you, 122. And 200 hours moving average. So, but then we lost this level in the morning intraday, 127. That's what it's about, right? We lost 20 and 50 as well to begin with, right, in the pre-market itself. So it's just about what happens through the earnings. You have the levels to watch on both sides. I'm not taking any positions today, and I'm just gonna grab the popcorn and see what happens, right? So yeah, even the articles are saying grab your popcorns. Here you go. Let me share 35 minutes ago, get your popcorn. They're stealing my words, my popcorn. They're stealing my popcorn. Anyways. All right, so guys, yeah, that's Nvidia. Let's see what happens. I don't have any big position through the earnings. I'm just waiting to see what happens on both fronts, and we'll see how things goes, right? And just like, guys, just be prepared. It will affect all other stocks as well, Nvidia, AMD. Oh, well, one more thing I want to show you actually on Nvidia is that technically we haven't broken the structure still yet, right? We are still in that, technically a bullish structure up here. All right. Let's go to AMD. And so AMD, I talked to you guys about that. Once we broke the structure on this, right up through this red candle, that expect the 20 days moving average test, one of these levels close to 145 and 34 cents. We are getting that test today. You can see we have already been, once we broke the structure, we have been cooling off at least to this 20 days moving average. But that's the level to watch. But as I'm also looking at the price action right now, I'm not seeing any upside on this. Right, it's just cracking levels to the downside, so it couldn't get above 151, so there was no intraday upside play. It broke the level to 200 hours to the downside, and it has come down to that the level of 145 now, and you can see that it's been in lower highs actually, right? So yeah, this thing is not, well, it's still not looking good. We'll see if Nvidia affects it, but it's broken quite a lot already. All right, SMCI just broke. It just broke. It legs today, and this thing is just plummeting. It shouldn't be any surprise. We already had a broken structure on this. Right up from here, I gave you this level 595. I didn't see any stabilization over here on this candle yesterday, so there was no price action building, and that's what I was saying. Let's see if it stabilizes here, but it continued to flush below 478, and it's a new lower pivot. Hindenburg also came with a short selling report yesterday. Yesterday price was technically able to hold itself right over here with this thing, with the previous pivot, but today it just plummeted. Let's see if it happened in the pre-market. Yep, it just, the weakness came, huge weakness came. I don't see that anything else. Oh, well, here we go. Well, there's another stuff happening. Super microcomputer sell-off deepens on delayed 10K filing. So Hindenburg came out with their report yesterday, right? They have been doing accounting violations in the past, multiple years ago. And now it says they haven't filed their, said it would not be, oh, well, the server maker, better known as Super, well, it said that it would not be able to file its Form 10K for the fiscal year that ended June 30 without a reasonable effort or expense. So it looks like something other hideous stuff is happening. They are doing it again. So Hindenburg is really put them on the spotlight here, and Hindenburg has their short position, but yep, SMCI, well, technically it's not holding any structure yet. I talked about it yesterday that just one candle, green stuff, even technically some support came, but that's not sufficient enough for us to make our decision on. On hourly interval, I still wanted to see some consolidation and support. That never came. And once we lost the candle, previous stuff as well in the pre-market, deep sell-off. And this type of news, guys, will affect the stock. So when you are playing with SEC, so yeah, this thing, right? Yeah, it can. I don't think Nvidia will help this thing, but yeah, this thing can continue lower. Next level is 357. ARM. ARM is in a little bit of a problem now today. We have lost the structure technically right now. We lost the level of 126. We also are losing 20 days moving average. Let's see if Nvidia saves it. But yeah, the structure is broken again. Yeah, that was the level, last line of defense, 126 and 28 cents. We lost it. Structure is red again. So yeah, now your only option would be if Nvidia saves it, or again this trend line or 200 days moving average, right? Broadcom. So Broadcom, let's go to these, let's turn on the structure. So structure turned red on this 3 days ago. We did have a good rebound yesterday. I talked about watch closer to 20 days moving average. That is also 156.45 since we got a rebound yesterday. But today, since the structure has already been in the downtrend, we are just today selling off again, somehow still above 20 days moving average. If we lose 156 and 30 cents, we are coming one leg lower. That is 149 and 93 cents. All right. That's the direction we are going on this then. Micron. Micron is not a surprise. I already have been saying that structure changed on this couple of days ago, right up here. So I provided you all these rebound moves from $93 to 200 days moving average, and above that a little bit of more was coming. Once we lost when the structure turned red, and that's why, guys, if you need access to my tools, links are in the description below. It helps you to know when the structure is changing. And once the structure changed, yeah, we have been just falling, and I've been saying that there is no sign of upside right now, and it's just continuing lower. I'm still not seeing any upside sign. Let's see if Nvidia's earnings does it. I doubt if Micron will be much affected. It will be mostly AMD that's going to be affected in any positive way if that happens, but let's see what Nvidia's earnings can do. Also, let's take a look at QQ and SPY. All right, so it's an interesting one. Let's see if Nvidia affects QQ. So we lost 473 and 80 cents. and it's a near term, at least a break of structure as well. We have a red candle today, which is fine, but that was the level to watch. Now let's see if 20 days moving average can save it. But this pivot, losing it, is the time to not be in any bullish position, at least where the overall structure position, if that's what you are playing. Time to take positions were down here. When I was talking about this red line, above this we are bullish. We've changed the bullish structure and take profits in the extensions, and when stuff turns red, there is no point in staying in the position, at least on the long side, right? I don't like to trade QQ and SPY short because these are massive markets and it's just not in your favor to play short. But you can do whatever you want. I have all these tools to help you to make those decisions, but decisions are yours. The next thing is that 20 days moving average is, let's see if that's where we'll come down to. SPY on the other hand, let's see if it broke the structure or not. SPY hasn't broken the structure yet, but it's looking weaker at all-time highs. If it starts to lose these levels like 556, 555, you are watching 547, then 20 and 50 days moving average. So yes, intraday cool off is coming. All right. Okay, that's it for this video. Let's see what happens through the Nvidia's earnings today. As I showed you, a lot of short sellers piling up here. Let's see if they all get blown up, or yeah, even yesterday came a lot of short sellers, right? It's going to be an interesting earnings, guys. Look, it's going to be interesting earnings. Price action will be really amazing to see, fireworks and all the stuff, right? All right, I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.